Good morning and welcome to today's video, which is going to be hopefully a long, insightful one. I want to put as much description in this video as possible, but it's all about healthy habits, okay? You can hear my tumble dryer in the background, but we're going to ignore that. I've put myself together this morning, but I'm still in my pyjamas because we've just fake tanned. However, today's video is about healthy habits. Now, I have done healthy habits in the past and some of these will still be the same, okay? But I have a different perspective on a lot of things. And that is that your healthy habits shouldn't be trends, and they shouldn't be things that people say they do to be like super productive, okay? Like your healthy habits shouldn't be wake up every day at 5 AM, have a 5 to 9 before your 9 to 5, work out every single day, like eat super clean all the time, drink 5 litres of water. Like some things are just unrealistic, right? I have never in my life voluntarily woken up at 5 AM. I just will not do it, okay? I am not a morning person. I'm certainly not a 5 AM person. Would I like to be a morning person? Yes. The earliest I would be willing to get up would be 6. But we've got a long way to go till we're at that stage. But this video, I wanted to talk about healthy habits, but healthy habits that I feel have just made my life like blissful and enjoyable. So there are, some of them are obvious things, but some of them are just, okay, if you take this and actually change your perspective on it and make it about self-care, make it about things you enjoy, make it about hobbies, make it about focusing on you and what makes your mental and health and your well-being just feel like it's all serving you, if that makes sense. That is the intention behind all of these healthy habits. So I want to go through them. Like I said, some of them are obvious, like healthy food, right? Or exercise, or even sleep. But we're going to explain it in a way that focuses on you being the focus of it, and not just do these healthy habits to be shredded, or do these healthy habits to be super productive. No, it's do these healthy habits in a way that suits you to benefit you the most in terms of your mental well-being, your health, your overall happiness, okay? That is the agenda with this video, okay? So first things first, we are going to start with the obvious, which is food. Now everybody knows you're supposed to eat healthy to feel your best, look your best, blah de blah de blah, but you guys know that my attitude towards food is all about balance, okay? I am balance, okay? 80-20 rule, in that you eat healthy most of the time, but you can still have unhealthy treats, go out for dinner, have dessert, all these kind of things. I am very much enjoy your life, because food is an enjoyable thing, like food is a sociable thing. I love going out for dinner, I love like going out with friends and out with my boyfriend and family and things like that. I love having people over. I just love food. It's a huge focus in my life, but in a positive way. It's like a social thing and it's an enjoyable thing. Like I love eating, okay? And I love it so much that I do not want to be eating healthy food for the sake of eating healthy food, okay? I want to eat healthy food that's good and nourishing but tastes banging at the same time. So key healthy habit number 1 is obviously eat healthy and take care of your body, but find those recipes and those foods that you just love and that you cannot wait to eat every day, and you enjoy eating every single day, and it just make you feel your best, you know, that you don't feel bloated, you don't feel tired, your skin doesn't break out, blah de blah de blah. We know it, we know the chat, right? We know the chat with food, but you want to do it in a way that's very much everything just you enjoy, okay? And don't get me wrong, I love making like healthy alternative to things, so I don't even know, just healthy alternatives to things. But I also enjoy the non-healthy alternatives too. Like you will not beat a vegan cornetto ice cream cone with your banana ice cream. It's just not going to happen. So I'm just going to show you, like for example, one of the breakfasts I'm enjoying right now. I think I've actually showed you it multiple times, and that is my yogurt bowl. Now, you can eat oats for your breakfast, you can make healthy pancakes, you can do French toast if you want, you can go savoury, you know, as long as you are eating a balanced meal, you're packing in the protein, keep you feeling full, healthy fats, you know, healthy fats for your skin, your hair, your nails, your essential fat on your body, and obviously carbohydrates just to like sustain you throughout the day. You need to just make it balanced. So I'm going to show you like literally, if not even a 5-minute breakfast, it's a 1-minute breakfast that you have no excuses not to make unless you don't like it. then fair enough. But this is like a lifesaver. I'm running out the door, throw it in a bowl or a tub, take it with you if you need to take it with you. Just a lifesaver recipe, you know. Oh my god. I haven't hoovered in a week. Let's just observe how quickly this takes to put this together, okay? Like, start a timer yourself. So we're at 30 seconds on this clip, right? I will have this done by 60 seconds. Personally, I would eat maybe like half of one of these tubs at a time. Any kind of berries goes on a yogurt, we know this. And a granola of choice. Personally, I like a protein-based granola. I either like the Fuel one or the Marks and Spencer's do like a vegan protein one as well. But it has to have chocolate chips. You throw it on, boom, 1 minute, done. And it's just so filling, so satisfying. It's sweet, there's chocolate, there's fruit, there's the vanilla yogurt, which just tastes like ice cream to me. Actually tastes like custard. This tastes like a dessert to me and I love it. Now, I'm aware if you're not used to like eating a healthy lifestyle that you might not know where to start. You might not know like what recipes you quite like yet. So take your time to find recipes and foods you genuinely enjoy, and then from that, so I went through a phase of just buying food every day, like going to the shops and be like, okay, I'll have this for breakfast, lunch and dinner tomorrow, and I'll do like 1 or 2 days at a time. I've now changed it to doing like half the week, so I'll do like Monday to Thursday, and then I'll do like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So what I do is, I mean, I eat similar breakfasts every single day. So I have like my yogurt stocked up, fruit stocked up, oats, my almond milks, granolas, nut butters, that kind of stuff. I always have bread, there's beans, there's again peanut butter, there's always tofu, rice and veg, there's always noodles, there's pastas, there's veggie burgers, there's all kinds of things, right? But keep your fridge and freezer stocked for like 3 days at a time. Have your meals planned and be like, this is what I'm going to have. You don't have to have them on specific days where you can swap them around. You can say, right, these are my 3 dinners for the week. I did this week and I had the best 4 dinners in a row. Healthy, great, delicious. And then today is a Friday and I have pizzas in the freezer and I'm like, I ain't going back to the shops today. We're having a pizza night. It's going to just be a movie night, pizzas in the oven for 15 minutes, and that's the way it's going. So make sure that you're stocked up, and also do that with snacks and things as well. Just make sure your cupboards, your fridge, your freezer is sorted for like 3 days at a time, and you know what's there, and you're more likely to make healthy choices. But also if you've planned what you're going to have, you can look forward to it. So like we had a taco night. These tacos were so good, right? And they were so healthy, like everything in them was healthy and delicious and just so satisfying, so filling. And I genuinely, like I made them last week and I was like, I'm having them again this week, and I made sure I had all the stuff to make them. It makes such a difference. So find food you love that's like mostly healthy, sorts you for the week, and just have it planned, have it ready, and you're good to go. You're more likely to stick to it and feel good and just feel also accomplished as well that you have stuck to your goals. So that's healthy habit number 1. One input I want to actually put into this video as well is I want it to be so realistic. Healthy habits, so realistic, such healthy realistic, oh my god, such realistic healthy habits that you actually can implement into your life and not feel like people's videos you watch are so far-fetched, they're so out of touch with your own reality. Now obviously that's going to be the case for some people. Like there might be people watching my videos that might have like 3 kids, they might be a single parent, they might work 2 jobs, they may work shift patterns, they may not have the affordability to have a gym membership, they may, I don't know, there's so many different life circumstances that make your life very different from my life. And I do not want to ever make videos about like healthy habits and how to make yourself feel the best, and then people will be like, oh, that's so unachievable for me, or that's not like attainable. And like I said, it will be unattainable for some people who have like drastically different lifestyles to myself. Like I'm obviously so lucky that I created my job on social media, and for the past like 5 years I've been able to work from home. I can take my lunch breaks when suits me, I can go to the gym for the most part when suits me, and And obviously the gym for me has always been something that I've enjoyed and things like that, but it comes down to not wanting people to watch videos and go, oh, I can't, like, because for me, watching a video of someone who says they start their day at 5 o'clock in the morning and runs a marathon every day, I'm like, that's absolutely not something that I can do or want to do, or, you know, it's just not on the same wavelength. So it's not to put pressure on yourself, and this is something that I feel like has really changed my perspective. I think is, number one, I am now 29, okay, I am going on 30 at the end of this year, which I am loving this phase of life. This phase of life I'm at is very much my phase of life. Like, this is just the best age, the best stage. It's like the happiest I have been in my life, well, my adult life, you know, I don't want to take away from like my childhood, but it's like the happiest I have been in my adult life. And it's because there's such a focus on doing things to benefit your whole well-being and not just for the sake of looking a certain way. So obviously when I was like way back started health and fitness, it was very much Rotto 4, where you ate like only fruit all day and then like a cooked meal at night, and I was like never wanting to eat regular ice cream. It had to be banana ice cream, and very much focused on everything had to be clean and healthy and macros and all this kind of stuff. And I used to work out 6 times a week. 6 times a week isn't an unachievable thing for me, but it's just not a necessary thing for me now. I now work out 4 times a week, and I don't do anything on top of that. So I do like my 4 days in the gym. I do 2 upper body days and 2 lower body days, and that for me is like perfect. Sometimes I'm like, I could go a wee 5th day of a wee something, but by no means do I feel obliged to do 5 days in the gym or 6 days in the gym, because I have a life, believe it or not. It's not a very exciting one, but I also have a boyfriend that I live with. I have family that now live 30 minutes away and not just round the corner, so it's more of a conscious effort to visit. I have friends that I like to go out with regularly. I have hobbies. I like watching movies at home. I like going out for dinner. There's just life. There's just life surrounding your health and fitness goals, and this video is not about health and fitness goals. This video is how to focus on yourself, you know, like things that you can do in your day or in your week that just make you put the focus back on yourself and make you feel like you took time for yourself, you've done things that you enjoy, but without the pressure, okay? Nobody is saying you have to do all 10 of the things or however many things I'm putting in this video. If you can do one of these things a day or 1 or 2 of these things a week that you're like, wow, I really focused on myself, I prioritized myself. And when I say prioritizing yourself, it's not in a selfish way, it's not a vain thing to look after yourself, it's not a I'm more important than you or anything like that. It's a you need to take care of number 1, which is always going to be yourself in terms of your mental, your physical health, that you can then be like the happiest fulfilled version of yourself to then give that back to other people. So again, there'll be people that are parents out there with like multiple children that will be like, oh my god, my children come first. Of course your children come first, okay? I'm not saying swipe the last sandwich and because you love yourself the most and they will starve tonight and they will be fine tomorrow. That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. What I mean is make sure you're pouring into yourself as much as you're pouring into other people, and it can be the smallest thing. It could be a skincare routine. It could be you taking literally 2 minutes in the morning or 2 minutes at night to just do your skincare routine, or have a 20-minute walk 2 or 3 times a week, work out twice a week, whatever it is for you that is your thing, that is not putting pressure on yourself but makes you just feel like you have put yourself at the center and just, I don't know, just poured into yourself to make yourself then be like, whoa, have it all back. Is what you need to do. This section's a ramble, but it's an important part of like the point of this video. Going on from that point, we'll talk about exercise. So like I just said, so movement for most people is something that you should obviously take into account and do. Not everybody wants to be super active and not everybody wants to go to the gym. That's absolutely fine. If your level of activity is a 10-minute YouTube video of a yoga class, then that's your level of activity. If yours is a 20-minute walk outside 3 times a week, that's your level of activity. No matter what it is you enjoy doing, like the gym is not for everyone. I am well aware. I am well aware of that, okay? I personally love the gym. It's a hobby. It's something my boyfriend and I do together. It's like our thing. Like it's kind of like a mini date 4 times a week. I'm like, yes, the gym. And we go together and, you know, we hang out, we're chatting, we're training. And that's like, it's our thing and I really like doing it together especially. But my workout routine over the years has changed and it's very much, used to be crazy, not crazy, but push-pull legs twice a week, so that's 6 days a week. It's now more chill. It's 4 times a week, focusing on strength, focusing on some lean muscle mass, but without any stress attached to it. You know, I'm not like checking my physique every day to be like, are my abs popping, or am I this, am I that? It's more so like, do I feel strong and do I feel like full, and yeah, just like I feel like my body is strong. That's kind of the goal. And doing 4 times a week allows me to have the rest days in between, the recovery in between, to feel good for the next session. My workout plan that I'm following right now is the one on my app, which is the New Year Challenge. It is a 5-day week workout plan. I just don't do the full body, so I do the 4 days a week, which is 2 upper body, 2 lower body. So if you're interested, you can check that out in my description box. But you know, if you want to do 5 days a week, you can add in the full body, or if you want to do 3 days a week, there's a beginner option. If you don't want to go to the gym at all, there's also a home version. If you don't want to do any of that, then don't do any of that. But I think what has happened is I have very much changed my perspective on training as well. Like I said, it's something that my boyfriend and I do together. We enjoy, it's our hobby, like I love it. It's more so like, oh yes, let's go to the gym, rather than, right, I need to go to the gym and I can't go out tonight if I've not been to the gym, or I can't do this, or I need to rearrange my whole day because I need to go to the gym. No, there's been quite regular times in this past year where I don't go to the gym for 3-4 days at a time. And I miss it in a sense of, oh, I'll be to the gym for 3 days. Like, I really just want to go and like move and like lift stuff and feel strong and take that hour to myself, or ourselves as we go together. But it's not a, oh my god, I've not been to the gym, I'm going to lose my shape, like, because I'm educated and I'm well aware that that's not what happens. So find your movement that works for you, again in line with like healthy eating and all that kind of thing. You've got to find what it is that actually works for you and that you enjoy. Because if you find something that you're passionate about, or that you find is even just a hobby, like I said, it could be walking, it could be yoga, it could be cycling, whatever it is, swimming, anything, right? Whatever it is, and you can do that a couple of times a week, even twice a week. You're taking that time to be like, I enjoy this, it's me time, I can put music in, I can focus on myself, or I can do it with my partner or a friend, and it's a hobby and it's just enjoyable. Okay, so this might not apply to everyone in terms of what you find like a healthy habit for yourself, but I am very much big on routines, right? I love a morning routine, a nighttime routine, focused specifically around skincare, and then nighttime twice a week is also a hair care routine. So the thing about like saying you have a skincare routine or a hair care routine and things like that, it's a luxury to say that you have those things, right? Because not everybody has the time to do like an extensive skincare routine, and that's not what I want to mean by have a skincare routine, okay? My skincare routine is, it's not as straightforward as like just a moisturiser. You can be so straightforward, right, and just wash your face, do a moisturiser and a sun cream, and that's you done. But if that's your routine, then that's your routine that you have to stick to and like do for yourself. My personal morning skincare routine, I've just done my skincare, is I do niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, one for hydration, one for like scarring and stuff, vitamin C, and then a moisturiser and also an SPF. So I put like 5 things on my face, right? To be fair, I use The Ordinary, and their stuff is the best kind of price that you're going to get, really, if you're trying to, you know, use all the bits that you're supposed to be apparently using. I love a skincare routine, and I'm not recommending like these products specifically, but what the idea is to take the time every morning and every night, whether it's for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it is you do, take the time and consciously just give it to yourself. So it's not nighttime right now, but I'm due to wash my hair today, right? It's looking very dry. I mean, we're going through the hair care journey and it's much better, like it looks much thicker and it's getting a bit of length to it, but overall we're still on that journey. 2 things contribute to the nighttime routine. So I only wash my hair twice a week, or every like 4 days, whatever that works out as. Hair oiling. Okay, again, this is something, this takes 2 minutes to do, right? I mixed jojoba oil with, is it pepper? No, rosemary oil, mixed that, and then I just use this dropper and I cover my whole head in this oil. I'll massage it for a few minutes just to get it going, and then I'll leave it on for a few hours until it's time to wash my hair. So it's like morning time. Do I want to do it just now? I'm trying to work out what I've got on in the day. Do I need to be ready, or can we have oil in our hair whilst we do our work? Let's have a think. I look like an alien when I do like slick back hair and have oil in, like it just, I don't know how people do like an Olaplex bun and then go out for the day. Another thing, healthy habit number, I don't actually know what we're on, maybe 4, maybe 5, but it is, again, finding pockets in the day that allow you to focus on yourself. And I'm not saying you have to do all of these habits obviously, but if you can find time to do things that you really enjoy, even small things, like this morning I went for a coffee. I went to Starbucks drive-thru, it's only about 10 minutes away, and I went into the supermarket because there's a few things I need to get. But it was, again, so I love going to the supermarket, right? Like it's enjoyable, but when my schedule gets really hectic, I'm finding I'm just like running to the shops in a bad mood about it, like, oh, I don't have time to be doing this, run in, grab stuff, run back out. But this morning, like I was up early this morning, I was just like on it, and decided, no, we're going to make a breakfast, then we're going to drive and get a coffee, and we're going to go into the supermarket and consciously enjoy our experience of buying healthy food for the next few days. And again, that's not everybody's thing, that's not what everybody wants to do, but it's spend time by yourself when you can. And if that's only when you shower because you have 5 kids to look after, if that's only when you're doing your skincare routine because you have 5 million other things to do, or whether that's you going to walk or whatever it is you want to do, just find time for yourself, like tiny pockets. It can be 5 minutes, but make the time to consciously focus on yourself. And I know it's easier said than done, we know it, okay? I try and do it at the same time. I'm like, right, I should do a TikTok whilst I'm doing this, and then I should do this while I'm doing that, and blah 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 blah. But take time for yourself, even if it's 5 minutes, and try and focus on things you enjoy, like me, getting a coffee and going to Marks and Spencer's. You guys, I am overly excited about the concept that it is now nighttime routine. So in line with my other healthy habits, I look so, I don't know what I look today, I am looking rough, but it is time for my shower, and my kind of final healthy habit goes in line with my other routines, like all the self-care and I like my morning routine, but I also love a nighttime routine. Like I think I prefer a nighttime routine even more than a morning routine, because it's like the unwinding part, it's the chilling part. I mentioned on Instagram the other day that I have been showering in the dark. Not in the dark, right? There's like a bit of light coming from my room, but look at this is the light I'm dealing with in the shower, right? It's not dark, it's just not harsh light, right? So I mentioned on my Instagram the other day that that's the way I've been showering, like, because I showered at night time, not morning. I showered at night, I have the lights off or low, and I'm in the shower, and I have my 5-10 minutes of eyes closed in the shower in the moment, because I used to be someone that like ran in and out of the shower, like get it done, just quickly jump in, get washed, get out, make dinner, do this, do that. No, because Adam is the opposite of that. He'll go in the shower for like as long as he likes, and he stands there and he has a great time and takes his time, and then I feel like I'm the one jumping in, jumping out to like do dinner and do other things. And I was like, no, that has nothing to do with him. This, by the way, this was all just the way I was looking at my shower time. Now I just have the lights off. Sometimes I have a bit of music on, sometimes I don't, and I have like 5-10 minutes of just like be in the moment and just feel the water, like be cheesy, like block out the senses of eyesight and just like feel the heat and the loveliness of a shower. Trust me, it makes a difference. But I am washing my hair obviously since we filled it with oil, so tying in with a nighttime routine is good products for your hair. This is what I'm using right now. I'm using the Monet, I don't know, shampoo. It's the Renew shampoo and also the hair mask. I wash twice with this and I put on the hair mask, leave it in for like 10 minutes or something like that, I think it is, and I'll link everything down below. And it's fab. It's definitely contributed to my like healthier looking hair as we are on that journey. But oops, the final kind of point on the whole healthy habits for self-care and making yourself feel like a priority is nighttime routine, is winding down, slowing down, taking time. But sleep. People, you guys, not you guys, but so many people underestimate sleep. They're like, oh, I go to bed at like 1 in the morning and I wake up at like 7. Some people can function off 6 hours. If you're someone that can sleep 5-6 hours and you function optimally, that's fine. Me, no. If you know me on less than 8 hours sleep, I apologise for how I have been, because I do not function well unless I have 8 hours sleep. I go to my bed around about 11 o'clock at night. I'm in the bed by like 10:30, right? But I am like goodbye world by like 11 o'clock, and then I wake up anywhere between like 7:30 and 8. Okay, I get my sleep. So don't underestimate sleep, don't underestimate rest and recovery, especially if you're someone that goes to the gym and just trying to see like results and things. Rest and recovery are key. Okay, and going to bed and having a reasonable nighttime schedule that just allows you to go to bed like you know, children have to go to bed at certain times. They have their baths, beds and all the rest of it, and they're in their bed and that's that, I don't know, 10 hours or whatever. Do that for yourself, okay? Do that for yourself. Again, obviously it depends on the person and what your situation allows, but for me, 11 till 7, 11 till 8 is the most ideal sleeping schedule for me. And trust me, I know myself without sleep and it's just not worth knowing me, if I'm being honest. So prioritise your sleep. It also affects your hormones, your weight, your appetite, your mood, your skin, like everything. So if you can get your solid 7-8 hours of sleep, then please do it for yourself. Turn off the TV, turn off the phone, get to sleep. And that's how we're going to wrap up this video. It's been a long one, but I've kind of like just rambling. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video.